Hi, I'm Trev Hutchings, and this is a backstage video of how I create my songs for Spotify. Usually, I start a song with a simple drum beat so I can set the mood, both by setting the style of the drum beat and setting the tempo. At this early stage in a song, I also usually use loops until I know where the song is going. So, I use Ableton Live Lite on a PC, or I use BandLab on my Android tablet. To give the drum beat a natural feel, I use the pads on the Vortex Wireless 2 to play the beat. These pads are velocity sensitive, so we'll pick up the natural difference between my left hand and my right hand. I use 2 pads for the bass drum. I use 2 pads for the snare drum, 1 pad for the closed hi-hat, 1 pad for the open hi-hat, 1 pad to start the session recording, and 1 pad to stop session recording. In the Vortex preset editor, I set pad 1 to type note, the channel to 10, the note to 42 for the closed hi-hat. I set pad 2 to type note, the channel to 10 and the note to 46 for the open hi-hat. I set pad 3 to type CC momentary, the channel to 16, CC to 76, press to 0, release to 127 for starting recording. I set pad 4 to type CC momentary, the channel to 16, CC to 77, press to 0, release to 127 for stop recording. I set pad 5 to type note, the channel to 10, note to 36 for the bass drum. I set pad 6 to type note, the channel to 10, note to 36 for the second bass drum pad. I set pad 7 to type note, the channel to 10, note to 38 for the snare drum. I set pad 8 to type note, channel to 10, note to 38 for the second snare drum pad. To set up the Vortex on Ableton Live Lite, I connect the Vortex to the PC using a USB cable. In Ableton, at the top of the screen, I click on Options, click on Preferences, then click on the Link MIDI tab. The Vortex should now appear in the MIDI ports section, and I click on Off in the Remote column to turn on Remote, so the Vortex can control the Record button and Stop button. Then I close the Preferences window by clicking on the X at the top right of the window. Next, I click on the drums in the Collection section, then drag a drum kit to a MIDI track. I won't be using the drum kit in the finished song, so I don't worry about which kit I use. Next, I set the track channel to 10, and then arm the track. Next, I click on the metronome icon to turn on the metronome, then click on the tempo and type in 100 BPM. Next, I click on the MIDI icon, click on the Stop button, and then press pad 4 on the Vortex. Next, I click on the Session Record button, and then press pad 3 on the Vortex. Both MIDI links should now appear in the MIDI mappings list. Finally, I click on the MIDI icon again. Now I'm ready to create my drum beat, so I double click on the first clip slot to open the MIDI note editor and set the loop length to 2 bars. Then I press pad 3 on the vortex to start session recording. I press the vortex pads to create my beat, and then press pad 4 to stop recording. The drum notes won't be quantized or exactly on the beat, but that's how it should be. I will, though, play the beat a few times and check the beat flow, and drag any notes that are too far off the beat closer to the beat. And I do like to have at least one note on the beat. So now I have a basic drum beat. I might change the tempo to get the mood just right for my song, and that's it.